Hello, I'm Jonathan Kirsch with the latest Lakewood news and events. The September 14th City Council meeting started with a couple of proclamations, including the 50th anniversary of Front Range Lumber, one of Lakewood's oldest businesses.
I don't deserve this, but thank you all for having me and inviting myself and my kids, and I owe a heck of a lot to them for what they've done. They've really done a great job, and I give them a heck of a lot of credit. I'm humbled, and thank you.
In other council business, Lakewood Legacy presented Mayor Bob Murphy with a $5,000 check that will go to help pay for Adam Brook Park's new lighting project, which will provide more sustainable lighting at a lower maintenance cost and better illumination. To watch the September 14th City Council meeting online, visit lakewood.org/council videos. Lakewood's favorite fall festival is returning for 2 days of family fun in October. Cider Days will run Saturday, October 3rd and Sunday, October 4th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Lakewood Heritage Center at 801 South Yarrow Street. You'll be able to press your own cider, see historic demonstrations, exhibitors, entertainment, and the ever-popular tractor pull. Admission is $7 for adults and $4 for children ages 3 to 12. Find more information at lakewood.org/HCA. There's some new landscaping sprouting up at the Mount Air Park Community Farm. Volunteers from Kaiser Permanente recently planted fruit trees at the farm as part of the second phase of expansion. The orchard is a result of what residents asked to see at the farm. Along with the thriving vegetables planted there, the farm continues to increase access to fresh local food in the neighborhood. It's time to clean out your medicine cabinet and make sure unused and expired prescription drugs are disposed of properly. You can bring them to the upper deck of the parking lot at the Lakewood Police Department on Saturday, September 26th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Items that will not be accepted include needles, mercury thermometers, oxygen containers, chemotherapy or radioactive substances, pressurized canisters, or illicit drugs. Lakewood Police and West Metro Fire joined St. Anthony Hospital recently in a training exercise to make sure they all know what to do in an emergency situation.
Ambulatory people, go to that place.
The agencies ran through a scenario involving a terrorist who contaminated a busload of civilians with a liquid substance. The exercise involved everything from police agents arriving and assessing the scene to getting the victims decontaminated and checked into the hospital.
I would say the drill went better today. This must be our 6th or 7th drill we've done, always with the same people, and we just continue to practice, we continue to get better, we continue to understand each other. The Lakewood Police understands what our limitations are, we understand what their limitations are, we both understand what resources are available, so with that continued practice with the same partners we get better and better, and I think today that's what made our drill so good.
St. Anthony Hospital is federally required to conduct 2 drills every year to make sure staff there are always ready. Foothills Animal Shelter receives thousands of pets every year, but not all of them are immediately ready for adoption. That's where the foster care program comes in. I had a chance to sit down with Jennifer Strickland from Foothills Animal Shelter to learn more. Before we get into the details, introduce us to our furry friend here.
Yes, this is Artemis, and he is only about 7 weeks old, and he actually came in to the shelter with his 2 siblings. They were lost kittens that were found, and he's a really great example of an animal that will be going into the foster care program.
Okay. What is the difference between fostering an animal and adopting an animal?
Great question. So we have hundreds of volunteers in many different capacities, but one of the bigger programs is our foster care program. So we have volunteers specifically available to open up their hearts and homes to guys just like Artemis who maybe need some time. So it's on a temporary basis or maybe need some recovery, those types of things. And for whatever reason, the animal's not quite ready for adoption, but they would benefit from being in a home environment, maybe receiving some extra TLC, or in Artemis's case, he just needs to weigh a little bit more before he gets his neuter surgery. So for him, it would only be probably about a week or 2.
There's also some benefits for folks who are providing a foster home as well, right?
Absolutely. Time and time again, we hear foster parents say that it is so rewarding because, you know, you get to help an individual animal move on to their forever home. Now, we joke internally that there is the scenario of foster failures, and I have been guilty of that. So the hard part can be parting with the animals. But if you know that you're really making a difference, and that you're helping that individual animal, that's what counts. And also it's great for families. So, if you're wanting to help your children learn and understand a little bit more about pet care and obviously be a big part of that, then it might be a really great opportunity for a family too.
Can fostering lead to adoption of that animal?
It can. That's not the intent, though. The intent, of course, is to help, get the animal up for adoption. But I'm not going to lie that sometimes that does happen, yes.
And so what's the process for someone who's interested in providing a foster home for a pet?
Well, I can say we're always looking for new foster homes. So anybody that would be interested can hop on our website at foothillsanimalshelter.org or swing by the shelter and they can get an application and they would just fill that out. And then our foster care manager would contact them and do a phone interview just to find out a little bit more about their lifestyle and what they're wanting to do and help with. And then actually by law, we have to do a home visit each year. And so we would do that, but really it's to evaluate, their space in their home, if kittens would make a better fit or a dog or whatever the case may be. And then at that point they would go ahead and would be able to be placed on a list and would be able to start fostering. But I can say that, not everybody could do, for instance, bottle baby puppies that needed to be fed every 2 hours.
Sure.
But maybe a retired couple could do that and could trade off. So it really depends, but we want to make sure that we make the most appropriate fit for our foster volunteers with the animals and the specific cases that we have that come.
Well, Jennifer, it's just such a great program that obviously not only benefits the pet, but also the person who's offering the foster home.
Absolutely, it sure does.
Well, thank you very much for coming in and introducing us to Artemis and telling us about the foster care program.
Thanks for having us.
One of the animals who recently went through the foster program at Foothills Animal Shelter is now giving back by spreading some animal love at the Lakewood Police Department. Toby the Dog spends a couple days a month at the department, greeting agents at roll call and saying hi to everyone throughout the day. He arrived at the shelter earlier this year after wandering the streets with his muzzle wrapped shut with electrical tape. After 3 months in the foster program, the shelter made him an official mascot.
He will greet people at the shelter, help with tours, go out for presentations and those types of things. And because Lakewood's always been a wonderful supporter of ours as far as with pet licensing and through adoptions, we thought this would be a great way that he could expand his role more into the community.
The agents deal with a lot of things that are stressful, and the civilians deal with a lot of things and hear a lot and help out in the background. And everybody loves having Toby around. I think it does help to de-stress a little bit.
If you'd like more information about fostering a pet or information about dog licensing, you can head online to foothillsanimalshelter.org. West Metro Fire is rolling out its latest community initiative focused on keeping seniors safe. The Seal of Approval program partners West Metro with assisted living facilities and nursing homes to create a safer environment for their residents. In order to receive the award, those facilities will work with West Metro Fire to create an emergency operation plan, implement a fall prevention and training program, and collaborate with the district on inspections, testing, and maintenance reports and records. Allstate Insurance has released its annual America's Best Drivers report, and Lakewood was rated as the 24th safest city to drive in across the country, down 5 spots from last year. The report found Lakewood drivers will go nearly 11 years between collisions, which is 8% below the national average. You can find out more at allstate.com/Best Drivers Report. Your chance to share your thoughts on RTD's services and future projects is coming up on October 14th at 6:15 p.m. That's the day one of RTD's board of directors will be conducting a telephone town hall meeting. Residents will be called at random to be invited to participate in the public forum and learn about bus and light rail service, the RTD Fast Tracks Transit Expansion Program, and other RTD projects. If you don't receive a call and you still want to participate, you can call toll-free at 1-877-229-8493 and give ID number 112070, or you can sign up at vecchio.com/regional-transportation-district. Congratulations go out to Lakewood City Manager Kathy Hudson, who was recently awarded the Denver Business Journal's 2015 Outstanding Women in Business Award for Education, Government, and Nonprofits. Congratulations, Kathy. And congratulations to the staff here at Lakewood 8, who received awards for 2 of our videos at the recent National Association of Television Owners and Advisors annual conference. Going Green Saves Green, Sustainable Transportation at the Denver Federal Center, and Lakewood's Clements Community Center both took home awards in their respective categories. The videos competed with and were judged by other government access stations across the country. That's it for this edition of City Scene. Stay up to date on the latest Lakewood news and events at lakewood.org/stay informed. I'm Jonathan Kirsch. Thanks for watching.